You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, will you be there? Then I'll wait to save me, a superhero in this.
Hello everybody and welcome. It's a new day, a new street. Oh, look at me with a fancy backpack. So, yeah, this is the Create mod with a few extras. And this is going to be a series coming on YouTube very shortly. This is the test world, where me and some of the others that's part of the Create crew have been like testing stuff out and playing around. And yeah, it's a learning curve. So today we're going to be messing about with a lot of the botania stuff. I have very little knowledge of botania, so we're going to be playing around with that today. So something that I want to show you that I did in the last stream, and in the last stream we seen this thing. Since then I've extended it and I've made it. Hi Warren, how you doing? So in the last stream we seen this contraption. It was only half the size and I had to manually place all the rails. This now places the rails for me and digs them back up, then replaces them and powers them with a torch. So it's a lot bigger, it's a lot faster, and you get a heck of a lot of resources out of the thing. Probably one of the best things that I've ever built. And off camera is what I've been doing is, yep, I'll jump over to here, is this monstrosity. This over here is a self-powering power unit, and it's a steam engine. So we get an absolute crazy amount there. Look, 291,000 stress units. So this will power, and this is the output shaft. Obviously nothing's connected to it yet other than itself. Very simple how it works. It takes water from here and here, pumps it into these tanks over here, and right at the bottom somewhere, we'll see if we can go down and show you how the contraption works. Oh, hello, I'm in here now. Well, this is obviously where I live now. Oh, seeds. So we've got a loaded lava which is inside here originally. Well, I'll go on. I originally put one source block in here, and then it started filling the cauldrons. The cauldrons then pumped it out, and then I pumped it back into here, creating more source blocks, which then created more lava, which gave me 2 or 3 cauldrons, then 4, until they were all running. Then I bypassed this section and started feeding lava into this tank, where this tank now spurts the spurty hot liquid hot sauce into buckets automatically, which then go across into here. And there's a little arm just between these two buildings here, which then pick up the lava, and then they power these blaze burners with lava. And if you look, we're at level 9 on. That's exactly where I really want these boilers to be at. That's the most efficient. And yeah, the arm comes along, spits out the empty bucket down here, which travels back along the belt, ready to get refilled, and then yeah, it keeps plenty of power. So this was like a theory concept, a little bit janky here and there on how I've had to get it to work, but yeah. Oh, by the way, this is one of the tunnels that I did use with the boring machine. It just like literally bop right the way through this. It took out the trees and everything. And quite a lot of resources. And I love these blocks here. These blocks and these patterned blocks and these are all part of the chipped mod. So that's one of the other mods that we're playing with. I left my toolbox down here. We're not going to be needing that today, because today we're going to be playing with the Botania mod. So I really need to learn this mod, ready for the series, because I have no idea. Well, I do have a little idea. I've been reading this book. It's a bit of a loud book. And I've been... Once you read through it, you get a lot of... it's pretty much self-explanatory. Once you've got the book, you can... Oh, hello. What's that on there? Okay. Once you've got the book, you can pretty much... it's self-explanatory from the book once you read it. So, yeah, Peanut actually gave me this book initially. So, yeah, right. Okay, so let's get into... Do you know what? I've got a really cluttered inventory. I'm going to empty my inventory out first. I should have done that before stream, to be honest with you. But I was playing with the mob grinder. So we'll stick my saw over here. I'm going to want some of that wool. I'm going to keep that in my inventory. Charcoal can go up there. Sticks can go up there because I'm not using those. Yeah. Do you know what? We'll keep those seeds because we may actually need them when we create mana pools. Right, so what I want, we have got a very little system down here which we've been using since we got on the server. Peanut initially did this, and this is called an endo flame, which is made with like petals from the flowers from Botania. And wow, that music is a little bit on the loud side, and I think it's only at level 1. Try and turn it down a little bit, maybe, see if that helps. But yeah, so I've already crafted all this up, so I don't need to go and sit there wasting like half an hour crafting everything that I need up for today. But what it's going to basically be is when you... I've thrown my coal away, haven't I? Yeah, marvellous. I will just get one out of here. So, for those of you that have never played on the Botania mod before, basically what we do is the coal goes into here, it lights up and it starts producing mana, which then it focuses it through these things, which are called mana spreaders, and then it goes into this pool right here. As you can see, the blue little line shows you how much mana's inside the pool, and you need one of these ones to actually like detect that. It's a bit like the create mod goggles and wrench built into one, sort of. So yeah, we're going to be creating a new system like this, but like a little bit more automatic. There is going to be some manual work because you can do it all automatically, but I don't know how to do that yet. So all this I have really got is is the music like really loud, or is it just me? Because it's coming through my headset and it's like really loud. But yeah, we're gonna be using all this stuff today, and probably gonna need to move some of the stuff out of the way. Actually, we'll keep the wand because we're going to need that. We're going to need those. We're going to need all of this today, except for those. I don't know why I put those there. So we need a fair bit of space because we need to make like a field of these flowers. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put the mana pool down first, because that's going to be like the central item, and that's where all the things are going to be focused into. So 1 2 3 4, and we'll try and do that 4 around. 1 2 3 4. Yeah, 1 2 3. In fact, 3 would be better than 4. Is that right? Yeah, so there's only one block apart. 1 2. We'll put that there. And then what I'm going to do is... I think I want to lock a hopper, but I want to lock it in such a way that's when an item falls on this pressure plate, the hopper locks. So I was thinking of trying to do it like this. Block that up there. This is called an open-ended crate, and then when you put something in it, it drops out the bottom. But if you just do it like that, everything will drop through it, land on that plate. But what I'm kind of thinking is if I was to do this, I've seen this done before somewhere else quite some time ago, but I've also used this system on Craftwise before in one of my seasons to lock hoppers from chests. It's a really simple, easy design. And then what that should do, so let's just test it. Let's test it with the seeds. If we put the seeds inside here, that should drop it, and that should lock that hopper. So if I was to put something else like the stone in there, it won't go through because there's this item on there. But if I take that item, it will drop one item, relock the hopper, and then stop it on there. Okay, so that's exactly what I want to happen. So, because coal is going to go into here, because that's what these flowers thrive upon. So let's go and put 2 down here. I think we need 4 in each location actually. So 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now what we need is we need the mana spreaders, and then we need to place these. That's the wrong way around. Okay, we can fix that. We'll just place these here like that for now. That one is the right way. So we can click on that, click on that. Do we shift click? Ah, that's it. And then we can turn them around by shift clicking. We can face our orientation. So if you look now where these lines are, this is where the mana is going to focus, and it's going to fire into this pool. So all this we need to do now is ignite this system. So I'm going to use coal. That's pretty much most of the coal that I've got with my boring machine. Boring machine, yeah. So can those ender flames not detect that? Oh, have they not got a... Oh, okay, so we need to... I forgot about this. We have to assign them to the spreader. Okay, so that'll there. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we should do this with this. And the principle behind this is That item should never despawn because these things will use that up before that despawns. So I will never lose any coal. And the moment that these have used all their... Why are these not picking up? Okay, so that's kind of weird. Can you not see that? They were picking it up a minute ago. Okay, so that's a bit strange. Let's readjust them. Do they need to be like right next to? Do they need to be right next to it to fire? These ones at the back can't. That seems to be working better. Oh, I picked up the coal now too. So that is looking better. It looks like all the things other than this one seem to be... Okay, so do they have to wait a while to recharge before they pick up another item, or...? Because they don't seem to be picking up the items. In theory this should work because these should be detecting this item right now and picking it up. Okay, so this is some of the things that we've got to learn. Is there a cooldown on them or something like that? Okay, so I don't understand why these aren't picking up the coal. Oh, were they all fighting for the same piece of coal or something? Maybe they're too close. Because these things have got a range. I don't know how we... I don't know how we would detect the range. Okay, so we've run into a technical difficulty already. So let's we need this because that's wood. Right, we may need to redesign the way of this. It might need to go a little bit further out so they're not picking each other's. I don't understand why these back ones are not now picking that up, seeing as that's... See, now these should be picking that up. Maybe it's the back ones. That one's actually... That should be firing like crazy. Now they're not picking that up. Interesting. Is the redstone signal messing with the ender flames? Is that what it's doing? Is it something to do with the pressure plate? It's actually, because it's depressed, it's not. Let's see what happens here. I know there's a little bit of waiting, but it's a learning curve for me as well. Right. It's just a waiting game. So why are you not like pushing mana out? Can they not pick up an item? I wonder if something's changed in this mod where it won't allow you to like automatically drop stuff like that through redstone. Because I don't know, they should be picking this up. If I put that down now, it'll pick it up automatically straight away. Same as that. But now, for some reason, when they burn out, right, we might need to go and experiment, because that didn't seem to work at all, did it? Yeah, if I pick that up, it automatically does it. I don't want to lose the items. And for some reason, when it's sitting there on that pressure plate, it's not, the ender flames are not detecting the coal that's in its place. Because if I throw one down now...
Hey, I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking
I wonder if there's something strange with the way that the entities...
how much I miss you.
Oh. Yeah, it's not picking that other one up either. Is it because this is locking that, maybe?
Hearing your laugh and holding your hand.
Is this locking that?
I think of you every day.
I think it could
I
be.
wish that you're doing okay.
So let's move this contraption back one. so let's leave a space and then put my trapdoor here, because it might just be a case of that the trapdoor's now locking that, because maybe that's receiving a redstone signal. We're learning, we're learning. I got my fingers crossed that this is the case.
The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you
Yes, this looks more like it. Look how it's firing now, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So let's put that there and that there. I think that pressure plate was locking that. See, we learned something. You can't have a pressure plate next to one of these because it locks. Now see this? The whoosh, 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 whoosh. And how that picked up just there? Right, okay, so now we've got it. Now we know exactly what to do. Right, really excited now.
even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Okay, so that goes there. We leave one space. Is that right? One space? Yes. And we do that right there. Place a piece of redstone. That on there. Doobly that on there. Place that over there. Bit of that up there. And where do we put these? We put these there and there. Fill this full of coal. Yep, that's all going right now. Here we go. Now we've got some form of system going on. Oh, super excited. Right. Mana spreader there. Bind that to that. Bit of a pressure plate. One away. One of those. A bit of dust. Back that up there. Little hoppering. No, that's not a hopper, is it? A little bit of that up there. Super excited. Right, come on. And then some endo flames right here. Now we have an automatic mana system. Right. Oh, look. So this thing will just keep running and running and running. The only manual input that we're going to have is by filling these up. So what we need to do now is going to be to make sure that we've got enough stuff to put in there. Right, so let's go and make up some charcoal now. I don't think I've got enough coal. I think I did make up some coal blocks. Block of coal. We can dismantle those. Flint. Nothing really. We've got some coal in here, but not much. Yeah, okay, so we've got a little bit of coal to be going on with. So we'll stick that in there. And then we'll chop this fella down. Right, let's put another one in each of these. Just remember, this stuff won't Stick that in there. Well, that's got quite a lot in it already. Let's put that in there. And then a little bit more over on this one. Okay, so now automatic complete, except for we need to fill these up. There is some way you can do it with like some form of flour, and it can do this automatically for you. How much mana we got? Oh, look at that. I need to get some of these, so if I do this, we can get some mana pearls. Whoop. Because also today, and by the way, I managed to get these ender pearls from this contraption up in the sky. Up there is a mob grinder. I did want the mobs to go through actual grind wheels, but I just couldn't get the power to work right, so it's sort of a bit of create and a bit of vanilla. And I'll go and show you this now while we just wait for that mana pool to fill back up. Super simple design, it really is. And all we've really got is, let's go and use the zoom. We've got a bearing on a windmill up here which is spinning this shaft, and then obviously it's just like any normal mob grinder. The mobs are spawning inside here on 2 layers, and then they're getting pushed because there's a hole in this thing. I've had to extend that down quite far to stop the light levels getting in there. But this thing is spawning spiders, endermen, witches, creepers, zombies, skeletons, the whole works. And yeah, they're just splatting to the death, and the hoppers are picking up. Not exactly the best, the most friendly, server friendly way of doing it with all these hoppers, but do you know what? It's only a test server. When I go to build this properly on the main server, when the season does start, which I will be building one of these, I'm going to build it a lot bigger. There's going to be a lot more layers to it, and it's going to be connected up via main power. So what happened there? Did I climb up a vine? Right, the next thing that I want to do is I want to sort of pretty that area up, which is over there. So I'm going to use these botania flowers. These are, oh, I've forgotten what they're called, like living daisies or something like that. But basically you stick these stone blocks around it and it turns them into something called living stone. I'll actually look in the book in a minute and I'll tell you what the actual proper name of these flowers are called. Where's the loud book? Yeah. Generating flora. Oh, it's not that. Is it under here? Sparks. Oh, I need to learn how to do this. Oh, mana tablet. Using mana spreaders to transport mana is very well, but good this isn't round. Mana tablet is a portal item. So how did we craft one of these? A mana pearl. We've got them. And living rock, and we've got loads of living rock. I've just created a load of it. So let's go and make a mana tablet. That might be an idea. It's a new item we can craft. We can do that right now. It's a bit loud around here. See, it's already turning into living stone already. Right, okay, so if we... No, that's wool. Swifty, that is wool. Wool wasn't part of the thing. So it was that and a mana pearl. and we create a mana tablet. So we've got new recipes too. So we should be able to look at the Botania book. Right, because we've got that. What's this? Mana Star. What does this do? Impacts measurements of the wand of the forest. Sometimes it won't cut it, turning it blah blah blah. Create a mana star, place it next to a pool, will have the flower shine red if there's a loss or blue if there's a profit. Okay, yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. Mana lenses. Now these are something I'd like to get into. And this uses mana steel. I think this just speeds it up. So, and you can actually dye these things with different colours to create. You can put one lens over another to create different things. Potency lens. Oh, these are all the lenses to do different things. Efficiency lens. So yeah, we don't. That's a little bit too advanced right now. Mana on rails. No, we don't need one of those. Mana splitter. We don't need one of those. I'd really like to get to this sort of thing, but making these runes. Rune of water. I think we need to make one of these first, unless we borrow peanuts. Oh no, you know what? We've got a mana pearl. We can make one and stick that there. Point a mana spreader with a supply of mana at the altar and let the mana flow. Could we use the tablet for that? Is there a thing that we could put the tablet on? Oh, it's a pure daisy. That's what that flower is that's sitting down there. So, yeah. Okay, so a pure daisy. Wow, well, that's a hole. So let's go and have a look and see how our mana farm is doing. So this actually holds 1,000,000 mana, supposedly. And then what do we do with this? Do I just throw it in? Is it just like that? No. Maybe I can get it closer. Can I put it like that? Well, that didn't work, did it? Do I need to shift? Now put this in there. Come on, does this just go in there? And then that fills up like that, must do. Oh, that just sucked it all out. So that... Wow. That must hold a fair bit then. So we'll let that fill up a little bit more. The thing that I really want to do is I really want to make one of them Terra Steel devices. Let's go back over to here. And I want to build that over here somewhere. So we're going to need a mana spreader that comes from here and whoops it out to one of these runic altar things. So we're going to need a runic altar. So let's craft up one of those. And I really don't want to keep using all my ender pearls because we need them for crafting. I've got more diamonds than what I have than pearls. So obviously I can't really get to the end or anything right now. If I throw it in that one, will that work? Yep. So now this is a mana diamond. And then we can turn a mana diamond into one of these things. Which is it like this? One runic altar. Oh, I need to make one of them silly things again, don't I? So let's have this coming out of here, going boop, place that there. Can you put that on there to power it? I'm not going to do that yet. I think maybe you can use the tablet to power it. Have a munch. So, what did the book say about terraforming? We need lapis. We need 1, 2, 3 blocks of lapis, and we need to create these. So we'll do them one by one. So let's create the lapis and put it in that chest. We'll do it bit by bit. Lapis. Let's go down here and check this machine. See what we've got. Right, we've got that. Will that make us some... How many will that make us? 7. Yeah, we'll take that. Awesome stuff. Got loads of lapis in there anyway. So we'll put those in that chest. And then we'll look at how to make these runes. Right. Next thing. Right. Terra steel. Right. We'll do the water one first. So how do we... Shift click for recipe. Shift click. Right. So we need one of them altar things. And we need sugarcane. We've got that. Bone meal. We've got that. Mana steel. I've got some of that. Mana powder. Okay, I don't know what that is. Fishing rod. I can make one of those. So let's shift click on mana powder. So we drop redstone into a mana pool and it gives us that. So let's use redstone because we've got that in the inventory right now. So mana powder. Let's make a 10 of those. So put that in over here. Might be an idea to bring a chest thingy up here. Let's put that up there. So we've got that. We need a fishing rod. That's not too difficult because I can get string from the mill. Where's the mill? Where's the mill? Is this it? Yep. That's too many, but it doesn't matter. And there should be plenty of sticks in here. Yeah, plenty of sticks in there. Let's create a fishing rod. Fishing rod. Create one of those. Oh, we'll create 2 just in case something goes wrong. Can't put that in the blocks. Let's put that in crate stuff. Do you know what? Okay, so right, we've got a fishing rod. Stick that in there. What else did it want? Bone meal, and I've got that bone meal and sugarcane. So I'll stick one of those in there. Bone meal, bone meal. Oh, mob grinder. Mob grinder. That'd be an idea. Oh, I need to build a bridge over to this or something. Because keep swimming down here is not fun. Bone meal. Let's take those and get some bone meal. Bone meal's quite handy to have with botania anyway. because of the amount of flowers and stuff, because you can regrow the flowers that you get, like the magical ones. You can pull the petals off and regrow them from the petals. So it's actually quite a good idea to keep some of this. So let's just turn some of this into bone blocks. Right. Ores and stuff, yeah. We'll stick that on there. And bone meal, we'll stick it flowers. Oh, that's my flower pouch. Put that up there. Right, okay, so we've got that. Right, and what else did you require? Bone meal. Oh, just a... That was it, wasn't it? Oh, sugarcane, I ran right past that. I've got loads of sugarcane over here, though. I'm really excited to make my first rune. Right, I'll take those. Just in case we ever need to make more than one. Right, okay, so let's get into here. Take everything out now. And then we need to go to... Got some seeds, yes. We need to go to this altar thing, which is over here. Yeah, there it is. I need this bucket too. So, we need to put one of these in. Let's move all this out the way. We've done that, we've done that. One of these. Terra steel. A mana powder. A fishing rod. And I think it was a seed. Mana steel. One of those. One of those. What we're missing? Mana steel. Oh, I've got to do it on the runic altar. Dang! I thought it was in this thing. Okay. So, that was my bad. So, what do I do now? Do I just do the same? Lob that on. One of those. Oh! Take that back out. It's a good job that function actually exists. I've done sugarcane, I've done bone meal. I need a mana steel. Oh, I haven't done bone meal. One of those. Mana steel. Mana steel. Get on there, mana steel. Right, one mana steel. Bop. And the last one is sugarcane. Then I think we need the mana tablet. So... got sugarcane. What am I missing? Bone meal. It's bone meal. Oh wow, that was a bit loud. Okay, so now we need mana. So can I do that? Can I do that? Is that doing anything? Or doesn't that work? Does it actually need that? It must need that. Right, okay, so we need to make another one of these. That isn't too much of a problem. Have I got any living wood? Yeah, living wood. Flower petal. Plenty of brown. That'll do. Quickly make up one of those. Which is that. Oh, gold. Awesome stuff. Gold. Try that again. One of those, gold, and one of those. Mana spreader. Beautiful. And then so I point this there, and then I do that to there. Oh, look at that, it's going down. The time's going. Clock's click. The clock's ticking. I just hope we've got enough mana in that thing. So I need to a bit of living stone. Is that right? Do I need to throw that on there? Okay, how do I collect it? Plus that and that. So do I... Wow, that was loud. Shifted made the event drop pop candy. Nice. So I have my first rune. Oh, you get 2. Well, that's a bonus. Right, okay. So we've got that rune. So let's put all this stuff in here. I'll keep that terra steel. Let's see what else we need. So what's the next thing? Well, earth rune. Shift click for details. Brown mushroom or a red mushroom. Block of coal, can do that. Stone, terra steel, can do that. So we need a mushroom. Eek. One of the things that I don't think we've got. Oh, but oh, don't tell me I haven't. Oh no, no mushrooms. Brown shimmering mushroom. I've been to mushroom farms though. I have been to a mushroom farm. I've been to a mushroom area. I'm sure there's one just not far away from the base. Ah, there we go. It's just over here. Can grab a load of these while I'm over here. I may have chucked them out because I think I was resource gathering and there were... I think the saplings were more important than the mushrooms, and I think I may have thrown them out. But that wasn't too much of a trek. And now we have mushrooms. I think that's all we needed. Right. Let's just check our book again. Stone, got. Right. So we need some coal. Let's... Oh. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick that out of there. Wood. I'll take another stack of that. Like that. Right, we can go and split that between them other two. So coal is like super important to us right now. Right, let's craft up a block of coal. It's a lot of backwards and forwards in to the crafting table. Block of coal. Did I have stone on me? Yes, I've got stone on me. Check over here. Got that. Right. Let's just... So I'll grab one of those. Let's just have another quick look at this. Yep, got everything then. So, brown mushroom. On you go. Coal. Here you go. Terra steel. One thing there. One of those. Those. And one of those. Right. There's a fair bit of mana in there. Right, come on. Right, so this is going to be loud again. So we throw the living stone on there, and then we swap that, and we get 2 more runes. Okay, so... Okay. 2 down. 2 down, 3 more to go. Rune of Mana. Oh, we need a cake. Wool, lime, pink, grey, light grey, cyan, purple, blue, brown, green. Does it allow white? Yeah. Snow block. Oh, snow block. Now, I don't have snow, but I did see something in... If I was to do this and create a cage around here and put, have I got my water bucket on me? Yeah, that's my water source. It's over there. Right, let's just be back and forward in for a little bit. Apparently water can turn this to... Can I... Does it work like this, maybe? How do you do this thing to... Okay, so this does the snow. Let's go and consult the botania. Pure daisy. Right. Things. The flower will purify any adjacent wood and stone blocks, as seen on the next page, into living purified things. Resources are important. Crafting materials. Give it a minute. A few other blocks also can be purified by placing them around the flower, while not as unique and essential as living blocks. These basic recipes can still come in handy. Netherrack purifies into cobblestone, soul sand into sand, ice into packed ice, and water into snow. So how do we get water into snow when how do we get water into snow? See, a big brain to that one. So in 1 minute we should get 2 snow blocks. That was probably that's going to be the hardest part of this recipe, is them snow blocks. Well, we've only been playing an hour. Come on. Any second, and I'm going to shovel you up. Oof. Oh, wow, you get 2. Oh. I may have kind of destroyed the thing a little bit. Poof. Right, got 4 snow blocks for that. Right, let's go and put this back to how it was. In case we need living rock or wood or something. That was quite handy that I actually seen that today. And I don't know where I seen it. I think I read it maybe on a wiki or something. Right, okay, so we've got that. We've got 1 of those. We only need 2 of those. So put those in there. What else did it say that we needed? Let's go back to Terra Steel. We needed a cake. Cake. Do you know what? I can never remember how to make cake. Right. Milk, I can get that. Sugar, I've got that. An egg, should have that. And 3 wheat, right. So I need 3 buckets. 3 buckets. Oh, lava farm. The old lava farm should have buckets in it. Yep. 3 of those. I've got cows. Do we have eggs though? So all going to be reliant on, do we have an egg? No eggs, because I don't really like chickens, so I probably wouldn't have an egg. But someone sure does. Right, okay, so I've got eggs in there. I'll have to maybe go and capture a chicken or something at some point and replace that, because I don't want to go and steal someone's stuff. And I see, look, there's a chicken right there. Have you laid an egg anywhere? Oh, we can do that. I can do that off stream. That's not a problem. Sugar. Let's take half a stack of that just in case. And 3 wheat. And while we're here, we'll go to the cows and we'll get some milk. Right, let's craft up a cake. So it is sugar first. 2 of those. So that one, that one, that one. That. 1, 2, 3. 1 cake. Okay, so now let's Rune of Winter. I don't want Rune of Winter. What was it? Rune of mana, was it? Oh, we need a rune of earth and a rune of water. Okay, so we've got to spare one of those each. Oh no, it's not. That's winter. We've been making the wrong one. So it's rune of mana is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana steel in a pearl. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got all the stuff to make one for winter now as well, if we need to. We'll put that in the thing. Snow. Wool. Cake. So we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a mana pearl. 1 living wood. Living rock. We're out of coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and mana pearl. Oh wow, we've got plenty of mana. Should have enough to make the runes that we need. I need another drink. What time is it here in the UK? 10:30. That's alright. Oh, not forgetting that we've also got the mana from our tablet as well. Yeah, that seems okay. Right, let's pop that onto there. Get ready for the loud bang. Oh no, I've picked it up. That is so loud. Oh, you only get one of those for that rune of mana. Wow, that was an expensive rune. Right, let's put that in there. Okay, so what is our next? The next one is the fire rune. Rune of fire, gunpowder got, nether brick I've got, mana steel got that, so nether brick. I've bought one of those in the furnace. Take that out as well to fill that mana back up. Let's break these as well, just in case we need any more. What else did we need while we're down the 7? Gunpowder. Gunpowder in my chest. Yeah, take one of those. Right, okay, so we're going to have a look in this. Got a nether brick. Hook. Got. I just need one of those warp things. Right, right, let's stick these on the table. That was quite a quick one, actually. One of those. It's one of those. Mana powder, mana steel. I've got no mana powder in my inventory. Pick that up. Let's grab one of those. Right, okay, so mana powder and 1 mana steel. Oh. Why is it the Man of Steel always misses the altar? Right. While we're doing that, we'll refill this. Like that. So we'll try and keep that full, well, not full, but we'll try and keep it topped up. Okay, so that's ready to pop. So we'll put that on there, stand back, and oh, 2 fire runes. Okay, so we've got those. Right, let's put those in there. Right, okay, so we've got one last rune to create, which is the Rune of Air. So Rune of Air, we need string, a feather. Feather's going to be a pain. Carpet, that's not a problem. Man of Steel and that. So the feather. Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the bum. I've only seen like 2 feathers this whole time. Okay. Oars. Myself a sword. That back. Can we get lucky? There was definitely a chicken around here earlier. Yeah, chicky. Oh, we've got another egg. That one's a bit of chicken. So, oh, we've got another egg. Feather. Okay. Oh, so we are having a little bit of luck. Right. First thing what I'm going to do is, without trying to fall down that hole, is I'm going to put this chicken in there. I took that egg out of this chest, so I'm going to put the 2 back right there. So I borrowed 1 and I replaced it with 2. String. Mill. And we need to create some carpet, which is not a problem. I've got some wool here. That's a sleeping bag. What? See, it's been that long since I've created carpet, I can't even remember the crafting recipe. Right. Rune of Air, Terra Steel, that. So, we've got everything that we need. 1 Terra Steel. Okay, let's go and do this thing. That on there. I don't know why that keeps doing that. string, carpet, feather. What are we missing? Oh, that stuff again. The dust. The mana powder. So, drop one of those on there. Oh yeah, that's filling up nicely. So we'll just wait for this to do. We can create that thing to make Terra Steel, which will be awesome. Because I think once you've got that thing that makes Terra Steel, I think you can make another portal. Oh, don't do this to me now. Okay. New recipes, check your thing. Interesting. Put that down there. Up there. So let's consult this book. And it was Terra Steel, so I need to make a block of mana steel. So I'm guessing that's just drop that into that. Yep. I'm guessing it's just okay, so I need to combine iron into a block, then dump it in. Okay. So, there's some stuff. 9 of those. I thought you would have just put 9 of those together and it would have made it. But nevertheless, I'll just go and dump one of these in. Beautiful. Right, we do this on the crafting table. 3 of those, and in this order. This is going to be difficult. Unless we do... Yeah, we can use the mod to help us with that. So it's 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was it. Right, okay, so right, we'll go to this and then we'll put Terra. There it is, Terra Steel plate. Click that into the crafting recipe, take that out, and boom. Okay, so what do we do with this now? I know you have to craft something with it. So this is only the first stage. So the second stage is to create this. And we can... I'm going to build this here. Right, okay, so what needs to go underneath here? Is that dirt or something that goes under there? What's that living? Oh, this is going to be tough. I think that goes in there. That. Need some lapis. Let's go and grab some lapis. I should make plenty of blocks. Whoop. Bop. 7 more blocks of lapis. Go and chuck this down here. Bop, 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 bop. And then that. Complete. Ding. Okay, so what do we do now? After a plate is set up and ready to receive mana, tossing 1 mana steel ingot, mana diamond and mana pearl each upon the plate will begin the infusion, causing all things, I think. The infusion uses about half a mana pool's worth of mana to create a single piece of terra steel. So I need to create a spark. How do we make a spark? Spark. Blaze powder, and any petal, I'm guessing. Okay, so blaze powder. I should have blaze rods. Yes, I do. So I've got that part. Golden nugget. Great stuff. Awesome stuff. I have 1 golden nugget. Okay. Flowers. I can take 2 of those. And let's check this then. Spark. Oh, I think you need 2, don't we? Damn. So we need more. So another flower, another petal, more blaze powder. I might need to go back and fight some blazes. Well, I think we've only got another day left on here, I think. Blaze powder. That's it, I'm sure that was it. Spark. Oh, I've only got 1 petal. Could have swore I put 2 in there. Okay, so I'm sure this, you can put this over the mana pool and put it over this and it transfers mana. So if I do that and then do this, then do I need to bind? Oh. Oh, maybe it only... No, it pops it out into mid-air. Maybe it just does it automatically. So we need a mana diamond. Hiya. I'll lob that in there. 1 mana diamond. So, mana steel, ingot, mana diamond and mana pearl. So let's get all this rubbish off my hotbar. So one of those, and one of those. And I'm guessing that okay, let's try that again. Does it have to be on the plate? This is going to be a game for me to do. Oh, that's a thing. So with this, can we see like the progress or anything with it? No. Guessing that's it then. Dancer in the Dark. New chapters unlocked. Oh well, that certainly drained that thing. Right, we'll put this in here now, because I think we're done with a lot of this. We'll keep that. Can we empty the tablet back into here? Mana pool, lob that into there. Can we... You know, like empty the tablet so we can fill the mana pool, because we can need more mana. Okay, so the tablet's depleted, so that's fine. Right, Terra Steel Ingot. Nice. Right, so what can we do with this? Really need really need charcoal now, and coal like badly. Blocks. That's stoked, so it's coal. Got a little tiny bit in there. Got a lot of wood. I don't really want to use that because that's expensive wood. Jungle wood. I can burn that. Okay. So let's burn that down. Right, let's read Lexica Britannica and see what. Now we've got this thing. Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, we've done all this. Right. Functional flora. Hovering hourglass. Open crate. We've done that. Animated torch. Blue incense complex. Drum of the wild. Fell pumpkin. Ender artifacts. Hand of Elder. Obedience stick, Terra Steel armor. Mana cloth. Rods. Basics. Pedal. Black Lotus. I've done all this. 100% all unlocked. Okay, mana manipulation, mana pool, mana spreader, sparks. Well, I've done this now. Mana mirror. Don't know what that means. That does. Yeah, I'm probably never going to use that thing. Mana splitter. Yeah. Mana on rails. Probably never going to use that. Bellows. Yeah, probably not. I know what I want to do. Portal to Alfheim. There. Ha ha. Here we go. They say that once upon a time the elves shared the world with us. Due to the events, blah blah blah. Alfheim never to return. Experiments have been performed. Blah blah. Choose the portal is dangerous. The net requirements come down to 8 living wood blocks, 3 glimmering living wood blocks, and Elven Gateway core. Read on, and at least 2 mana pools. And nature pylons. Read on. Oh great. This is going to be expensive. So, terrasteel nuggets. 3 of those to create that. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need 3 of those. That's nice. So I need 2 terrasteel ingots. Elven Gateway core. So I can use living wood. Okay, so I can make the living wood today. I need 3 of those, did it say? 8 living wood blocks. And it'll give me at least 2 mana pools and not. So I need 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 8 living wood blocks, 3 glimmering living wood. So how do you make glimmering living wood? How do you make glimmering living wood? Glowstone. Oh, that ain't happening. I can't get glowstone. I don't. I don't even think. Our nether is really good because we've got a lot of stuff next to it, but I don't think we've got glowstone. No. We've not got easy access to any form of glowstone. So maybe there's a way to... use the create mob to create glowstone, maybe? Right, let's have a look. Glowstone. So, I don't know why that keeps turning on. Right, so what's that? So, pervading netherrack. An alchemy catalyst, and that turns into that. That's not a great. Yeah, I've never even seen that block. Cinderflower. Potion of night vision. Creates glowstone dust. Potion of night vision. How do we create potion of night vision? Oh, glistening melon. Damn melon. Right. Okay, so maybe no portal today. That's a shame. I was really looking forward to trying to get that done, because we've only got the server like for another day or so. I don't even know if I've got any melon seeds. Cocoa beans. Cabbage seeds. Wheat seeds. Now I think I'm out of luck. Nothing in my backpack. I don't think I've actually come across melons at all. Oh dear, that's a shame. I mean, I could go and wander around the nether for half an hour, but that's... Well, I've only got about 10 minutes left. Flowers. No, I've got no seeds in there. Oh, that is so annoying, the fact that so close. And if I'd have had... out of all the things that I could have possibly done, there's a melon. I mean, I could probably risk it going through here. Oh, it's... This is where the blaze spawners are. I've put them cages down so I know where the blazes are. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find that block that we need. I mean, there's one other possibility that we could do. And that is where this... I think I made a little tunnel. Or I could make another tunnel down here, maybe. Right, I'm not going too far because... I don't want to spend all day trying to find something that I don't think I'm going to find. Guessing I probably have to go deeper than this, but I don't want to get splattered with lava either. Especially with all them ingots on me. Oh, this is not going to be fun. And there comes the lava. after quartz. More lava. Absolutely fantastic. Right. This ain't scary at all. This is going to end badly, I know it. This is a nice white block. I kind of like this. Well, that's the end of that. Right, we're going to leave that out there. I'm not going to play around with them and end up getting splattered all over the nether. It's a shame I didn't have had a block a bit of gold. Because is glowstone one of the things that you can get from a piglin? I think it is, isn't it? Ah, well. Well, that's that then. Right, well, we might just call it 10 minutes short and have a roundup on what we've done. I think I did accomplish something. I feel I've learned a little bit more, and I've learned how to access the main parts of Botania. I've learned a lot. Obviously, I learned how to do this today and create this like automatic farm, which is going to be super useful in the actual main series. I mean, I don't really plan on going very heavily into this. But what I do want, and I have read, is there is such a block somewhere in this book which allows you to create is it this? Exoflame, what's that? Reactive compulsory generating countless exoflame uses mana to generate heat. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, there's certain one of these flowers. I don't know what it is. I don't know which one it is. But one of these flowers actually creates ore. And you use mana to basically generate your own ore. So, like, by building something like a stone generator, like a smooth stone generator, it would turn that to a piece of ore, and we could use create to mine that ore, or we can use a botania flower, or I think it may actually be a drum, like drum of the wild or something like that. Is it one of miscellaneous challenges, apertures? Is it one of these like drum of the wild? It's simply exact same purpose as Underhorn, but it's a block. A mana burst coding with it will produce a drum beat that destroys nearby vegetation. No, so it's not that. Yeah, there is something anyway. There's a certain block or a flower or something in here that what it does is oh, I think it's a lens, actually. I think it's one of the lenses that one of these lenses or something that you can get, it turns, is it mana lenses, one of these will turn, I didn't remove lenses yet, that's potency lens with double the amount of mana a burst can carry. Resistant lens will set for the mana burst. Efficiency lens will decrease. That's okay. Mana lens is directly decrease the amount of mana burst thing. Mana drummer. This can be very useful. Yeah, it's not like that. The bounce lens will allow mana burst to bounce off the walls and collision. It's not to do with that. Gravity lens makes go-to mana burst, making a burst move in an arc. Burst slightly increases time before the mana sets. No, it's not that. Ball lens, character's ability to use its own mana to break any block it hits. This may be it. The ball lens. Damage and lens and mana hits. Mana burst passes. Slightly decreased, it's not that. Magnetizing lens has mana to burst. Right, I'm sure it's one of these lenses anyway. Have instance of nearby dropped items and orbs, even falling blocks. It basically places a strong downward force within a magma burst, making any block hit by it. It's this one. It's this one. It's this mana lens weight. If you create this lens here, it basically turns any block into sand. It gives it the same fall. So what you can do is use a flower to generate a piece of ore, such as diamond ore, coal ore. It's completely random. Iron, coal, things like that. This lens uses mana and hits it. It turns into the same state as sand, which then the ore falls, which then can be collected by a hopper and put into a chest and fortuned at a later time. So this is what I want to get into, this weighted mana lens onto a create machine. So I want to combine this sort of technology, which I learned today, with that weighted lens, so I can create ore automatically. You know, like, it'll be cool having redstone, iron, and redstone, iron, coal, and all that lot just dropping out the sky and then getting collected at the bottom. And then we can set a system up where we can give one of these hands, I'll show you which ones that I mean. There's a certain type of hand which in the create stuff, this one here, a deployer, which you can turn this and you can actually give it a pickaxe, and then we could give it a fortune pickaxe to break the block, which fortunes everything automatically. Then it would drop again into like a chute, and then we would collect it with fortune. So it'd be a complete automatic, completely renewable ore dispenser. So we would get redstone, iron, copper, emeralds, diamonds, gold, lapis, zinc. I think zinc would do. I'm not sure actually whether zinc would actually be in there, because I don't know if that generator will generate the create blocks. I'm not sure about that, but if it did, that would be awesome, because I would probably build 2 or 3 of those then. And is that... Look, it's hiding over there, look. Just stood there hiding, watching me. Yeah, you didn't think I'd see you, did you? Nothing? Didn't drop anything special? No. The one thing that we really didn't do in any of this is do any lighting, because we kept the whole world in daylight the whole time. Didn't really want to turn mobs off or anything like that, but we decided just to keep it in daylight without the need for sleeping. But on the main server, there will be the nighttime cycle. That's really about the only... Oh, the weather's been turned off as well, because I think we might actually turn the weather off on the main server too, unless someone really needs it to snow. Because, funny enough, the rain can actually make your game lag slightly. So, and it can affect like your frames per second. This block here, that's like magma blocks. Really hurts if you tread on it. Like literally really bad. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the nether. So there's tons of new blocks and stuff to play with, and I'm going to really enjoy doing it. But I am going to be playing with the create mod more than anything. I want to use botania, the botania stuff, in with create, but create's going to be my big thing. Obviously, because in real life I'm an engineer, and that's just me all over. I love anything to do with engineering. Like, I think that's the reason why I love the game Satisfactory so much, because it's all right up my alley. Yeah. So right, anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from that, and obviously this is my create skin. So the next time you see this pretty little face with this skin will be on the new series of Create with Craftwise, and will be joined by the other Create crew. So I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you are too, because I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. I think we're going to really have a lot of fun with the mod. And I did actually check today. The exact amount of mods that I have running is 103. That's on how many mods this thing is made up, with my own few personal mods as well, which I use for quality of life, such as like Matacar, Tweakaroo, Mini Hood, and like the APIs to run them. So yeah, that's it for me, and that'll be the last of this from this world. I may see if there's some way that I can get this world as a download and have it as a world download, so I could at least, you know, like play around with it in single player or something, or maybe upload it to a different server to use it as a test server at some point in the future. But yeah, so okay, take care, and I'll see you in the next series, or I may even see you on the Craftwise server. but not in this delicious looking skin. So take care, guys. Have a great night, day or morning. See you all later. Bye for now.